Hey, my loves. You know what? God has just put something on my heart, and I just want to share something with you. Yes, you are a boss. You're a boss. You know, bosses have power. Now it's time to activate that if you haven't. Let me tell you something. A lot of people who are bosses put in the work. They just don't walk into a business and say, I'm about to be your boss. They put in the time and they put in the work to become the boss. So now I'm going to tell you, your self-worth is a reflection of your self-work. Now, somebody's like, Tasha, girl, what is you talking about? Let me just be real, okay? A lot of people, I am a single woman, but I am single by choice. And I would say this. I'm not really struggling in these quarantine streets. And I would say that I'm not saying that out of cockiness. I'm not saying that out of arrogance. But I'm saying that is because I'm so grateful that I've been given an opportunity to truly figure out who I am. And that's where Date You Boo came from. The year or so that I was really figuring out who I am allowed me to sit with myself, allowed me to figure out who God has created me to become. And it just let me understand some of the things about myself that I needed to work on. And honey, let me tell you, when you really truly start walking and living your life for God, I believe in balance, but I really truly gave him the honor and the power over my life. When you do that, it's not easy. You got to be comfortable with being alone, because at the end of the day, you're creating boundaries, and people don't like boundaries. People that pursue you may not necessarily be in the phase in their life to respect your boundaries. So with that being said, you end up being alone a lot. But at the end of the day, it's taught me that it's not about fixing myself so that somebody else can validate me. It's more so about fixing me so that I can continue to honor God and bring something to the table. Because guess what? So when you finally start embracing your bossness, you quit giving people the power to make decisions for your life. I had a friend that just told me, I was like, girl, because she's in a serious relationship, and we were talking about, hey, so when are y'all gonna go ahead and make it happen? And no pressure. I was just dialogue. And she was like, girl, the power is in his hands. And I just like, that didn't sit right with me. Because guess what? When a college student go into a company to go and try to get a job straight out of college, they have to plead with that person, that manager, in order to employ them. But when a boss and two companies decide to merge, there's a meeting at the table about what is a deal breaker and what is not, and you create a contract. Now, I'm not saying that you got to be out here channeling your masculine energy, but you do have to know your worth in order. So I'm not talking about being a masculine energy type of woman. I know that's like the culture we got going on. Everybody is trying to up one on these dudes or whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. Not at all. I'm talking about doing the self-work in order to know your self-worth, in order to build that up, to be aligned, to know what you need to be aligned with. If you don't know who you are, and if you don't have a vision for yourself, how do you know the character traits that they have is going to align to what you desire or what God has for you in the future? Let me tell you something. Bosses just don't employ employees. Bosses make partnerships with people who are vision aligned. And you cannot be a boss until you do the self-work. Okay? So I just want to encourage you, my loves. Please don't hesitate to do that work, because definitely you are a boss and it's time to activate. So, I wanted to encourage you because it's very important to be able to put yourself in a position so you can be able to sit at the table and be the boss and not allow people to make decisions for you. Okay? So I call this the ruby chat. And a ruby is a stone. It's very dear to me because it reflects the Proverbs 31 woman. Who can find a virtuous woman? Because she's far more valuable than rubies. That means that she's pretty tough to find. It's a lot of diamonds out here. It's a lot of cubic zirconias too. However, it's very rare that you find a ruby. But in order to do so, God has given us the power to really truly upscale and beef up our bossness, so that when somebody does find us the right one, they found a jewel. They found something rare. Needless to say, I love y'all. And if y'all have any comments, or if you want to share some information, or if this was insightful for you, please leave a comment below. Let me know. Ooh, that rhymes. I got bars. Leave a comment below. Let me know. Anyway, I love y'all. Be blessed. Follow me at Forever 31 Ruby. I just wanted to have a quick Ruby chat with y'all. Take care.